It's a brutal world out there, and sometimes the most skilled hunter ends up being nothing more than a glorified caterer. You've probably heard that the wild is all about survival of the fittest, but this is a perfect, frustrating example of survival of the boldest. This crocodile worked hard for that meal, only to have his sworn enemy, the African fish eagle, treat him like a personal buffet. If you look closely, you'll see the eagle isn't just scavenging scraps, it is diving in and snatching meat directly from the crocodile's jaws. For a predator as powerful as a croc, this is the ultimate humiliation. Imagine doing all the heavy lifting, finally securing your dinner, and then being forced to hand feed a bird that's half your size. This isn't just a one-time fluke, it's a calculated strategy. Fish eagles are notorious for this daring behavior. They don't just want the fish, they want the easiest piece of the fish. The eagle circles overhead, watching and waiting for the exact moment the crocodile tears open a fresh, manageable piece of meat. Right when the croc has a grip, the eagle drops like a stone, smashing into the water to grab the meat right out from under his nose. Notice how the eagle is already circling back. It knows the crocodile is doing the hard work of breaking down the carcass, and it's just waiting for the next serving. It's a high-stakes game of theft, and honestly, you have to feel a little bad for the croc. He's essentially being robbed in broad daylight, over and over again. She strikes again, tearing away a second piece without any hesitation. But this time, the crocodile has had enough. With a sudden, explosive snap, he lunges, sending a wall of water crashing toward the bird. For a split second, it works. The eagle retreats, backing off just long enough for the crocodile to try and reclaim some dignity. But that retreat is short-lived. Before the croc can even reset, the eagle is back, snapping up another portion like she owns the place. The crocodile finally refuses to accept the humiliation. He lunges after the thief, driven by pure frustration. It's a standoff between two ancient predators, and for a moment, the air is thick with tension. Their eyes lock, and the distance between them is measured in a heartbeat. But here's the cold reality of the wild, the croc's power. On land, he is a tank heavy, powerful, and terrifying. The eagle's edge. But the eagle is pure agility. The croc is fighting a ghost. Every time he snaps, the eagle is already gone, hovering just out of reach, mocking the very predator that provided her lunch. It's a masterclass in disrespect. And the crocodile is learning the hard way that power doesn't always win against sheer nerve. A massive slab of meat is finally torn free, a prize weighing more than half the bird's own body weight. The crocodile can only watch, grounded and fuming, as the eagle hauls the catch into the air. But every success has fueled a reckless confidence in the bird. She is blinded by her own win, convinced the monster below is too slow to catch her. She circles low, a ghost of the air, intending to humiliate the beast one more time. The croc strikes, snapping at the air, but he misses. In the water, his chances are dwindling, and he knows it. He moves again, pouring every ounce of energy into a final burst of speed, but the eagle retreats toward the safety of the canopy. For a moment, the crocodile manages to secure what's left of his meal. But the danger hasn't passed. Up in the dense branches, the eagle is watching. She isn't finished. She has every intention of returning for one last score. They say a stubborn fly follows the corpse all the way to the grave. The eagle drops again, diving straight into the heart of the beast's territory. But this time, the crocodile isn't just guarding his lunch, he is waiting for revenge. The eagle, blinded by greed, falls into a trap set by nature itself. The reptile doesn't miss this time. His powerful jaws snap shut with the force of a vice. He shakes his head violently, a blur of scales and feathers. The shadow that once mocked the king of the water will never return. The cycle is complete, and the tax has been paid in full.
When the rivers run dry, the waterhole becomes a killing field. And today, every predator in Africa is coming to drink. The wild dogs move as a pack, pups hidden in the center, scouts on high alert. In the scorching dry heat, the rivers have dried up, leaving animals to rely on waterholes for survival. A family of African wild dogs embarks on a daily trek to find water, navigating the dangers that lurk in the arid landscape. The waterhole is a magnet for apex predators, including hyenas and the king of the jungle. When the lion stirs from his throne, the balance of power shifts, and nothing remains the same. The wild dogs must be cautious and strategic to avoid becoming the lion's next meal. In this unforgiving environment, survival is a daily challenge. The dried riverbed is no longer a source of life, it's a trap. Lions prowl with hungry eyes, and deep in the north, a shadow stirs. The king, patient, powerful, and ruthless, rises from his throne. He's ruled this land through fear and dominance, and now, they don't hunt here, they own here. Gold eyes locked on the weak, muscles coiled, one charge, one kill, the ruler of the north where the true king waits. And then, he moves, a rumble in the dark, 400 pounds of pure terror. The hyenas, scatter, the lions, wary, because this king, he doesn't fight for a meal, he takes it. But far in the south, a different power rises. In the south, a queen rules, not alone, but alongside her sister. Two mothers, one family, together. When the river runs dry, survival takes sides. In the scorching heart of Africa, the land is cracking, the air thick with heat, and the river, gone. What's left behind is a stage of struggle and power. The animals that once drank in peace now move with caution. Predators, prey, all pulled to the last remaining waterholes, each step a dangerous gamble. But the dry season tests even the strongest bonds. The heat burns through the land, stripping it of prey, forcing tough decisions. The drought cracks the earth, prey vanishes. Now, their only choice. Elephants. Yes, elephant. A meal massive enough to feed them all, but a hunt so deadly, it could end them instead. They don't fight for dominance, they fight for each other. Because the dry season is unforgiving, and it spares no one. Every day, they must hunt, and every night they must defend.